fix everything. But the hardest part of this is to take who you are and change what you need. Stuck in a place you're not meant to be. Take all your doubts, take it from me. You made your chains now be your release. I wanna scream out, 'cause I can't stand this wait and see. 'Cause I've been way down, way too long. There's still a pulse in me. But the hardest part of this is to take who you are and change what you need. Stuck in a place you're not meant to be. Take all your doubts, take it from me. Right words, the wrong time, a hard look at the hard lines. Who let you down right now? There is no easy way out. Take who you are and change what you need. Stuck in a place you're not meant to be. Take all your doubts, take it from me. You made your chains now be your release. Who let you down right now? Who let you down? There is no easy way out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW. This is the Danger Zone. Nick Clark, thank you for a share. Thank you everyone else that's already shared our program out before we even got things kicked off. Ladies and gentlemen, we are one day away from XFW Fright Night tomorrow night, 8 p.m. only here on Blood Sword 6 Streaming and XFW Professional Wrestling here on Facebook. Do not miss out on that. If you got friends that are fans of game streaming and professional wrestling, or one or the other, make sure you tag them, share them, whatever you can do to get them in here to XFW so they get to see all the crazy digital professional wrestling they can handle here at Bloodsword 6 and XFW Wrestling. Now, folks, we got a lot of matches on our card tonight, so buckle up, sit back, relax, and watch as the action unfolds here on XFW. We're going to head to ringside for match number 1 of the evening right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for joining us here at XFW as we get ready to kick things off tonight here in the Danger Zone. And here comes Big Dog Mark Johnson.
Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 312 pounds, Big Dog Mark Johnson.
XFW's most favorite Make-A-Wish Foundation honoree. This man has been requested more by the Make-A-Wish Foundation for XFW than anybody else. He sponsors a young man named Timmy himself. Every time he wins a match, folks, he donates that person, that young Marshall Foskett. Thank you for sharing. Welcome to XFW. Johnson in the ring, looking ready and raring to go. Not that I've ever seen Johnson any other way. Tonight he'll go up against a heavy opponent, one half of American Pain. And here come the Dillon brothers now.
And his opponent, accompanied by Big Dog Mark Johnson.
The announcer always gets who's accompanied by wrong. Always gets it wrong. I think he drinks postulate more than I do during our game shows. Lou Dillon ready to go in action tonight as he goes head-to-head with Big Dog Mark Johnson. Now we know the Dillon boys have fought together, have fought each other. They're both well-versed in tag team and singles competition. This should be interesting as this will be the first time one of the Dillons has competed here at XFW in singles competition. We've only seen them so far in tag team matches. I am looking forward to this. These two have been on and off tag team occasionally. A little bit of civil rivalries. The two clashed several years ago in another federation. But now back together, putting their differences aside to compete in tag team. And now Lou getting ready to go head-to-head with Big Dog Mark Johnson. There's the bell, folks, and here we go. And Dillon already blasting Big Dog Mark Johnson down to the canvas. American Pain looking against. Look at this. Oh! Goes for a pile driver, decides to drop Johnson down. Face and chest first to the canvas. We've got a cover. Leg is already hooked. Johnson gets the shoulder out. Again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight to XFW. Again, we are one night away from XFW Fright Night. Tomorrow night, Bloodsword 6 streaming. 4 ways you can watch us, folks. You can check us out on Facebook. You can watch us on Twitch. You can catch us on YouTube. Or you can watch us directly on Bloodsword6.com, where you can also find XFW merchandise. And just in time for fall, we're going to have XFW hoodies on sale right after XFW Fright Night. Oh, and Dillon takes Johnson down hard and heavy with a suplex. Johnson now on the ropes. Dillon with a shot right to the face, right to the chin with that elbow. And now drops him neck first across that middle rope. Johnson drops to the outside right in front of Dex. Here comes Lou. Doesn't want to give him that much time to recover. Smart play by the Dillon boys. Goes for a scoop slam. Johnson counters it off. Tosses Lou back inside now. Mike Couture inside the ring, ready to go. We've seen a number of our referees get knocked down by their opponents flying around the ring. Oh! I would not want to see Mike Couture get blasted one of these two large guys. Here comes Johnson again. Running knee shot square to the chin. Big right hand now from Johnson. Dillon with a nice counter right around, kicks him in the knee. Johnson fires back, 2 elbows to break the hold. Shows you the strength of Dillon. Dillon fires back with his own and keeps Johnson on his toes and claps the ears. That'll ring your bell, folks. That makes it hard to concentrate when your ears are ringing to that level. Snowship again by Dylan. 2 times a collar elbow tie-up. And an STO style takedown. Dylan drives Johnson again down to that canvas. We've seen a lot of folks have a hard time moving Johnson around the ring based on his size and weight. But Dylan not having any issue tossing Johnson around. Dylan in control. Now Johnson fires back. Shot kicked in the midsection. Picks him up. Backbreaker and holds on for a second one. I thought maybe he dropped away for a fall-away slam, but Johnson holds on and lands another backbreaker. Right now driving. Knees right into the chest, knocking the wind out of Lou Dylan. Back into the corner, Johnson now looking to put the hurt on. We know somewhere little Timmy is watching his hero, Johnson, compete tonight. Dylan with a nice check there, taking out the knee. But Johnson fights through DDT. Good Lord. Lawn darting Lou Dylan, who damn near a hands-free headstand on the canvas. Dylan getting back to his feet. Johnson doesn't realize where he's at. Doesn't realize Dylan's back up. Dylan fires back. And a massive clothesline there for Dylan. Takes the big man again off his feet. These two behemoths opening up XFW Danger Zone tonight. Well placed falling punch now there by Dylan right between the eyes of Big Dog. Johnson blocks another shot. Johnson picks him up. Massive spine buster. We've got a cover. Only a 1 count. Dylan again getting that shoulder up. These two have, either one of these men, a lot of damage shelled out. Neither one has gotten a 2 count at all. Johnson fireman's carry takedown. Dylan struggling now. Johnson possibly going for a pile driver here. Picks him up and Sting drops him down. Powerbomb. Hard impact on the back and neck of Lou Dylan. Johnson now. Oh, full Nelson, and starts blasting Dylan's head off that top turnbuckle. Johnson now with the stomps, pressing all that weight on the chest of Lou Dylan. Johnson now in control. Dylan starting to struggle, starting to damper from all the damage. I spoke too soon. A counter by Dylan. Into the corner we go. Johnson fires back again. Johnson 2 hands up, takes him over. Phenomenal shot there by Johnson. That rocked Dylan, folks. He doesn't even know where he's at. Trying to get back to the ropes is Dylan. Johnson goes for the splash, nobody home. Dylan lands a clothesline. Dylan now with a cover. Leg is hooked. Mike and Turner. Again, Johnson gets that shoulder up. How much of these two guys left have in the tank? Johnson charges in, but Dylan, holy shit, gets him on his back and takes him down. Brutal. Double underhook pile driver by Lou Dylan. That might be it, folks. That might be it. Are you kidding me? Even Lou Dylan looks beside himself, unsure of what just happened. Johnson now laying in the shots. Scott Wayne Stevenson, thank you for liking the stream. Johnson off the ropes, full head of steam. Big time body splash. Good Lord, the impact. Wow. Wow. Johnson with the victory. What a comeback by Johnson at the end of that, folks. Johnson firing back all over the place. Dylan had it look like it was over. You could see Dylan on the side there. Looked like he had the match in hand. Does not look happy about that outcome. I can't say I blame him. Lou Dylan had that match well underhand towards the end there, surprising Johnson with a number of attacks and landing in some heavy impact. But Johnson out of nowhere, landing that big body splash, and Dylan unable to recover. And again, folks, that may be because the Dylan boys, American Pain, has been competing mainly in tag team competition of late. Tag team and singles competition are very, very different. You don't have that partner in the ring to tag in, to get that rest time, that much deserved, much needed break sometimes in the action. it requires more endurance, a whole different set of skill to go one-on-one as opposed to tag team competition. Tag team competition itself has a lot more strategy to it, knowing your opponent is across the ring, where your opponent is at all times, when to tag, how to tag, double team maneuvers. Two very different formats of professional wrestling can weigh a lot on an opponent. And again, when you're in tag team competition mostly, going into singles matches, it changes your element, folks. And I think that's what we just saw happen to Lou Dillon. I don't know if there's an eye patch for the modern WWE 2K20 games. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to check. We're not sure. There's a whole lot of stuff still in the creative suite that we look at sometimes. And the problem with 2K20, besides some of the crashes you guys are seeing during our programming, is sometimes the costumes aren't compatible with other pieces. I've tried makeup that won't work if a guy has a certain hairstyle. So it's 2K20. We'll hope that WWE 2K22 will look better when that comes out, maybe next year, folks. We're going to continue on here at XFW Danger Zone. Someone asked earlier if we have new notifications. Yes, we do. We spice things up here at XFW. We're using our own random gifts. There's one right there. Ryan, thank you for following us. Thank you for joining us here at XFW and Blood Sword 6 Streaming. We have upgraded our notifications, and we're trying to do different ones for different themes for different programming. Last night, there was no XFW late night. I apologize. RK Bawa is now following. Thank you, RK, for joining us. As I said, XFW Late Night was not on last night. I apologize for that. It was an awesome day. And quite frankly, folks, I sat over there in the studio getting ready to show, and I fell asleep and woke up at 3 a.m. and said, oh, crap, I didn't do a show. So what we're going to do is tomorrow before XFW Fright Night, which will go live at 8 p.m., there will be a little pre-show earlier in the day. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending stars our way. And once again, your name appears right here at the bottom. RK is over there. Thank you guys for joining us here at XFW. Let's head to our next match, the XFW Internet Champion in action, next on Danger Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, the legend, Damian Marco.
The following contest is scheduled for
one of the more eccentric wrestlers here in XFW.
making his way to the ring from
I actually saw an interview where Damian Marco said that Kiss stole their makeup from him. Now, take that for what you will, but I know for a fact that Damian Marco is like a quarter of the age of Ace Frehley and the rest of Kiss. So I don't think that's factual at all. But regardless, Damian Marco and his music career, folks, he is an outstanding in-ring performer. And tonight could be a monumental opportunity for Damian Marco, as he will go head-to-head with the XFW Internet Champion, who is slated to defend that championship tomorrow night. And we have some more news on that championship match. We'll wait for the champion himself to make his presence. Damian Marco already getting hazed in our group. Marco ready to go. As we said, folks, the XFW Internet Championship will be on the line tomorrow night. There's been a lot of controversy surrounding who will challenge Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Here he comes right now, folks.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 210 pounds, one half of the Bad Boy Marshall.
Bad Boy Marshall Sweet has been tearing apart the competition and XFW for nearly a year now. A two-time XFW United States champion, the current XFW Internet champion. And tomorrow night he will defend that very title around his waist at XFW Fright Night. And originally, folks, he was supposed to defend it one-on-one against Raiden Yamashita. But Brody Daniels himself has been screaming, yelling, attacking, and making his presence known that he wants a shot at Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. He himself has beaten Sweet in the past and recently beat Raiden Yamashita. But then we also have Tyson Vader, who has beaten Raiden Yamashita and Brody Daniels as well. So, folks, tomorrow night, Marshall Sweet will defend the XFW Internet Champion in a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. But tonight, he's got to get through Damian Marco. And Marco starting things off, flying head scissors, taking down Marshall Sweet. Marco taking the champion head over heels. Snap there now by Marco. Working on the shoulders, driving him right into the trapezius of Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Sweet dodging out of the way, lands a right hand. The champion so quick. Hip toss down by Sweet. Cartwheel into a drop kick right between the eyes. The champion now going for a cover. Kick out early on by Damian Marco. Right hand again by the champion. Got him up on the shoulder, reversing him around. Oh! GTS connects. Thought maybe he was going to go for a Death Valley driver, possibly a burning hammer similar to the Destroyer. But Sweet spins him over, knee first. Sweet, wow! Sweet going for the textbook stomp he uses. Damian Marco countering out of the way and flapjack the champion down on the canvas. Damian Marco saw that move coming. Hip toss press now by Marco. The legend going to work. If Damian Marco can manage to get a victory tonight, he may set himself up for a #1 contender spot for this championship. As right now, he's putting the work in to Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Marco now, snap suplex, takes over the champion. Sweet, writhing now, trying to get back to his feet using the ropes. Deep arm drag counter there by Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. And Damian Marco stays right on the attack, but Sweet fires back a second time. Knees to the midsection now, Sweet. Stomping repeatedly on Damian Marco. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet has to be thinking about that match tomorrow night. Has to be concerned with his opponents going from 1 to 3. And now also the extreme rules of that match. No disqualification, no count out. I'm actually surprised he took this match tonight. But we know Bad Boy Marshall Sweet is, in fact, the fighting champion. And right now, Blue Thunderbomb connects, driving Marco down to the canvas. And now brutal shots to the back of the head of Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Damian Marco currently laid out on the canvas. Sweet again, here comes the combination. And a Meteor connects, driving those two knees down to the chest of Damian Marco. We've got a cover. Almost a 3 count. You see Sweet holding his head, looking like thought he had the victory right then and there. Power shove now by the champion, both men in the corner. Sweet setting Marco up. This could be bad for Damian Marco. Catches a shot to the chin. And a knee strike by Damian Marco. How much is Bad Boy Marshall Sweet looking at tomorrow? Is that weighing on his mind? Will that affect his performance tonight right now? Look at that! Canadian backbreaker spinning it around into a powerbomb, innovative offense by the champion. Big right hand now from Sweet. And Sweet Justice connects that brutal heel kick to the back of the head. That's it. The champion victorious tonight, knocking off Damian Marco. Damian Marco already getting back to his feet. Whoa, what is this? I don't trust Damian Marco. Wow. Wow, that's actually kind of impressive. Damian Marco extending the hand to Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Now we know Sweet is well respected in the locker room and with the fans. And Damian Marco actually kept inside the rules with that match, which is surprising. We've seen him take shortcuts in the past. But maybe this is a turning point for Damian Marco. That was impressive. That was a solid match by both performers. But again, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet looking to carry that momentum into tomorrow night. And as I was saying during the contest, folks, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet has to have some concern about his opponents tomorrow going from 1 to 3. That's got to be weighing on the mind of the champion. That's got to be in the back of his head. He's got to be looking over his shoulder at all times. And again, it will be now Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules match for the XFW Internet Championship. Also on tomorrow night's card, folks, we will have an Extreme Opportunity Briefcase match, and this will be fan recommended, as it will be an Elimination Chamber match. Hopefully it won't crash the game when we try to do this, but we're going to do it because that's what you guys wanted to see. The surprising part is none of those names have been announced yet. The Championship Committee has spoke to all the contenders that will be in that match. They have not released it. They want to keep it a surprise. I hate it, folks. My curiosity is blowing my mind. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's happening. I want to know who's in that match tomorrow, folks, because the Extreme Opportunity Briefcase can have monumental repercussions on a number of careers of competitors. We know the XFW World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line tomorrow night as Ramon Cruz will challenge the Destroyer in a steel cage match. Now, that match, you know, is brutal. Steel cage matches are unforgiving. Whoever wins that match could literally cash in the championship at the end of the evening and easily become a champion. The Destroyer may win, but then lose to that person. Ramon Cruz could become the new champion and hold it for 30 seconds if someone cashes in. Tomorrow night, folks, could be very, very eventful. Right now, we're going to head down to ringside for more one-on-one action next on Danger Zone. Kitty Lane Drago. What is up with that? Kitty Lane walking out, Drago hanging out behind her. Not sure what that. Drago's still staying on the rampway, not moving. Could Drago be scouting for more members of his dark ministry? Drago's still hanging out at the top. Maybe he's just going to watch from afar. That is creepy. What's not creepy is Kitty Lane. Mary Barrett, thank you for liking this stream. Mary Barrett tuning in just as the XFW women take to the stage. Have I ever told you guys how much I like Kitty Lane? The curious part here, folks, again, Drago standing on the rampway. He's made his way down here now. This is kind of frightening. Christy Madison making her way out. What is this? I'm sorry, folks. I've just been handed a card. It seems that the winner of this match will face River Styx tomorrow night for the XFW Women's Championship. Would explain why Drago is out at ringside. Drago may be very well scouting the competition for River Styx tomorrow night. This might be interesting, folks. Oh, Christy Madison go right to the knee, right off the bat. This could change the tone for poor Corey Foster, who thought she had a match in check tomorrow night against Kitty Lane. But maybe that was Corey Foster just being the insane that she is, wanting the match, thinking she had the match. Ooh, Madison's head connecting with that bottom rope. Scoop slam now by Kitty Lane. Madison now, up and down a suplex. Kitty Lane, Madison rolling out of the way. Both ladies jumping in the air. The same idea, no one coming up with anything. Madison back, snap suplex. So you got to watch that string on Kitty Lane's garment is not very strong. They're thick. You got to watch when the suplexes. That might tear that thing right off. I don't know if we're rated for a wardrobe malfunction here in XFW. Not that I would complain much. I'm going to stop talking now. Kitty Lane now upside down, trio hold position by Christy Madison. Oh! Kitty Lane lights her up with a shot to the head. Saw coming, goes for a drop kick. Right to the knee. Christy Madison with those powerful legs didn't even budge. Kitty Lane putting all her weight into a knee of Christy Madison. Madison shrugged that off. Covered out by Madison. Kitty Lane gets the kick out. And again, the winner of this match, it seems now, folks, will face River Styx. Single arm DDT by Kari followed by Kitty Lane, and then ripping back on the shoulder of Christy Madison. Drago on the outside, scouting the competition of which of these ladies will in fact take on River Styx tomorrow night. And right now, Madison taking charge. Now working the arm. Kitty Lane fires back with a shot to the head. And she gets laid out with a clothesline. Christy Madison leveling Kitty Lane. Madison front face log. Again, the snap suplex. Madison taking Lane over. The crowd torn between these two ladies tonight. Again, you see Drago looking on, keeping focused on this competition. Madison's got her across the ropes. Madison now building up momentum. Oh my dear Lord. Madison using those powerful thighs to crush down on Kitty Lane. The Lane fires back. Madison again catches Kitty Lane with the enziguri. Kitty Lane connects with the enziguri. Lane now on the top rope. Elbow drop right to the middle of the back. Kitty Lane with a cover. Only a 1 count. Madison gets the shoulder up with ease. Uppercut now from Kitty Lane. Kitty Lane right back to a cover. But again, a kick out by Madison. Kitty Lane trying to figure out what she's got to do to keep this opponent down. What she's got to do to put Christy Madison away and get her first ever opportunity at XFW Women's Championship tomorrow night at Fright Night. Pressure began by Kitty Lane. Comes in hard with the impact of the shoulder and it charges through a second time. Lane with a little bit of tail wiggle. Here we go. Lane putting all the damage in. I've ever told you how much that is fun for me to watch. I really want to trade places with Christy Madison right now. Madison not taking kind to it, turns things around and smack to the face. And now grabbing Lane by the hair, tossing her over the top rope. Kitty Lane crashes to the outside arena floor. Madison now back in control. Tosses Lane back inside. Madison so much more. Oh, there's the drop kick. Those brutal, powerful legs of Christy Madison. Folks are referred to calling her Thunder Thighs for good reason. Former women's professional weightlifter held the record for the most weight lifted in squat thrust by a woman. Chris Fair, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Danger Zone. Kitty Lane with a shot to the face. Christy Madison up and over again has been answering everything Kitty Lane has thrown at her the past several minutes, and again, that drop kick right to the snout. But Lane continues to kick out. Lane trying to go back in, but Madison again shutting her down with a big right hand. Christy Madison up, drops her down to the table. Look at this, look at this. Kitty Lane all wrapped up. Kitty Lane all wrapped up, trying to fight out. She can't. Christy Madison. Christy Madison will challenge River Styx tomorrow night for the XFW Women's Championship. Christy Madison knocking off Kitty Lane. Pulling the arms behind, using those powerful legs to press down on the neck and back of Kitty Lane and getting the submission victory. Wow. In other words, there was the Kitty box. Always a fan of seeing that. There's one of those powerful drop kicks. That right there could have set up the damage done by Christy Madison.
Here is your winner, Christy Madison.
Even the size of that woman's shoulders and arms, folks. Christy Madison victorious, will challenge River Styx tomorrow night. Mr. James Shaw, welcome to XFW. Thank you for tuning in. What a turn of events there, folks. Drago coming down to the ring to scout out his competition for tomorrow, well, River Styx competition for tomorrow night. Now Christy Madison will challenge River Styx tomorrow night for the XFW Women's Championship. What a match that will prove to be. Folks, as far as I know, this will be the first time Christy Madison has had an opportunity to challenge for gold here in XFW. And again, we also talked about Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, who will now defend the XFW Internet Championship against not one, not two, but three other opponents in a Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules match. Now again, folks, this is all because of the drama that has been unfolding as of late, with Brody Daniels chasing down the champion at every corner. Raiden Yamashita, who rightfully won a triple threat match to earn his opportunity to challenge Sweet tomorrow. But now you also have Tyson Vader, who's thrown himself in the fold, who's claiming an opportunity after defeating Raiden Yamashita and defeating Brody Daniels. However, Tyson Vader, as far as I know, has never been inside the ring with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, so that'll be a new experience for him, as well as the Fatal 4-Way match. Folks, tomorrow night, the XFW Internet Championship could be all the rage. Now, we also know the other championships will be in the ring, as the XFW Women's Tag Team titles will be on the line, as Vicious and Delicious will defend against the Queens of New Jersey. Also, the Destroyer will be in our main event, defending the XFW World Heavyweight Championship against none other than Ramon Cruz. If you've been watching XFW programming and you don't know who Ramon Cruz is, folks, you have not been paying attention. Right now, the biggest man spouting his own name, bragging left and right how he is the XFW #1 contender, how he does have multiple victories now over the Destroyer the past few weeks. Cannon Mari, like the stream, thank you, Cannon, for joining us here at XFW. Right now, folks, we're going to head down to ringside for tag team action next on XFW Danger Zone.
The following contest is scheduled for
Ladies and gentlemen,
one fall.
America's finest.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 464
The two
pounds.
former All-State, All-Collegiate champions, Bobby Wayne and Lance Thompson. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing again. These two looking for an opportunity at XFW Gold, hoping to get themselves an opportunity to become once again tag team champions. But tonight they go up against the High Flyers, known as High Voltage.
24 pounds. High Voltage.
High Voltage looking to get themselves their opportunity, first time ever, to challenge for the XFW Tag Team Championships. We do know that Hazard Warning will defend tomorrow night against the Cosa Nostra. But these two teams would love the opportunity to take on the winner of that Tag Team Championship title tomorrow night. Thompson up and over, crucifix driver, takes Billy Miles down to the canvas. That was hard. Lance Thompson, much bigger and stronger than Miles, and Sabin is a much larger frame, but Miles, using that agility and a beautiful Hurricane Rana, taking Big Lance Thompson off his feet. Thompson, a former 4-time state champion in collegiate style wrestling, with a chop there by Billy Miles. Miles now up at the ropes, springing off. Phenomenal arm drag, taking Lance Thompson off. Look at the agility on this move, folks, as the replay comes out. Look at that athleticism, a full turn, and tossing Thompson. Thompson turning the tables now on Billy Miles, though, with a beautiful suplex and a float over. Tag now, in comes Bobby Wayne, the fresh man for America's Finest. And Wayne goes right to work. Bobby Wayne now up on the shoulders and reverse drops him down. And look at this, holds on, turns him over almost into a Texas Cloverleaf style maneuver. But Billy Miles fights his way out of it. Miles now, around the world he goes. frequent flyer miles connect for Bobby Wayne. I think he spun her at least 3 times with that. That was impressive. Tag now, in comes Terry Sabin. High voltage, double T maneuver, 2 super kicks right to the chin of Bobby Wayne. What a kick out by the former tag team champion, Bobby Wayne. Spinning punch countered by Wayne. Northern Lights suplex, all impact. No cover. That instantly cut off all the steam Terry Sabin had built up. Back in comes Big Lance Thompson. Thompson now going to use that size and strength again to overpower the much smaller Miles and Sabin as he turns a suplex into a DDT. That has some lasting effects on Terry Sabin as a beautiful German suplex. That just bent Terry Sabin in half. I think his knees actually touched his forehead with that one. Lance Thompson now setting in the shots. Repeated strikes at the top of the head. And drives the forearm down on Sabin. Miles now going to the arm. Oh, and a shot right to the face of Terry. America's Finest looking good tonight. Not that they've ever had an off night. Look at this. Cross-face chicken wing applied to Terry Sabin. Sabin stomps the foot. Owen Bushy, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Danger Zone. Suplex now by Sabin. Taking a lot of damage. Tag, in comes Billy Miles. Miles now back in the ring. Delivers a shot. Up to German suplex. Lance Thompson. Beautiful counter. Turns into an arm drag. Owen Bushy, thank you for sharing. I do like that little rock riff we have with the sharing and the likes. That's a pretty damn funky sound. Tag, in comes Bobby Wayne, the fresh man for America's Finest. Owen Bushy on a sharing spree. Thank you, Mr. Bushy. Bobby Wayne now going to work. Forearm, well placed, sized up Billy Miles and blasted him right in the snout. Suplex now. Oh, and a shot to the head. Hurricane countered again by Bobby Wayne. Takes him over. Phenomenal suplex. America's Finest is on fire. Billy Miles now crawling to the wrong corner. Doesn't realize where he's in. Finally saw where his partner was. Jumping tag. Sabin makes the tag. Here we go. Lance Thompson immediately on control. Catches the foot. Spinning heel kick connects from Terry Sabin. Sabin now going to the top rope. What's he got planned? Shooting star press. Beautifully executed. We've got a cover. Only a 2 count. Billy Miles is on the outside arena 4. Laying out. He might be in some trouble, folks. Right now, Terry Sabin all by himself. Taking on both members of America's Finest. Oh, reverse Hurricane Rana. Just rocked Lance Thompson. I think that was all second nature, folks. Both men going for a jumping maneuver. Both men coming up with nothing. Oh! Ronald Starr Howard, yes, there will be a pre-show tomorrow during the afternoon. Our show goes live at 8 p.m., but there will be a pre-show. Right hand again from Terry Sabin. Now Lance Thompson on the outside. Jumping neckbreaker. High voltage now going to work. Terry Sabin again going to the top rope. Second time he's done this, folks. What's he got now? Phoenix splash. This time connects. Lance Thompson realized what's going on. Luckily for America's Finest, Bobby Wayne got the shoulder up. But America's Finest now starting to put in the hurt. Starting to put in some damage here. Look at this now. Moonsault. Beautifully executed again. As High Voltage takes to the air, changing their offense up and keeping America's Finest on the defense. Bobby Wayne now trying to make a comeback. Sabin again with the shot. Oh, snapmare driver. But Terry Sabin can't capitalize. Terry Sabin has been exhausted because Billy Miles was out for a number of minutes on the arena floor. Bobby Wayne now trying to capitalize. Into home territory now for America's Finest. Turn around there, Deshaun. Thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Back into the corner we go. Tag now again comes in Billy Miles. Snaps him over. And a shot to the back. And then a forearm. Double axe handle drop down on the Bobby Wayne. Billy Miles has him up. Face first. Samoan drop connects. We're going to cover. Leg is hooked. All 4 men in the ring. Lance Thompson breaks it up. Oh, Lance Thompson now with a forearm shot to Billy Miles. Miles staggered on his feet. Bobby Wayne still laid out after the double team maneuvers. And again Thompson crashes into the face of Billy Miles. Bobby Wayne with an opportunity, doesn't even see it coming. Oh my God, slow impact, German suplex delivered. Bobby Wayne just like that, lighting him up. Big right hand again from Billy Miles. Turnbuckle to go. Back and forth with these brutal 2 tag teams. Again, into the corner. Turn around again by Bobby Wayne. Ronald Howard, yes, we do have XFW stars available for download on the PS4 community uploads. You can just search the hashtag Bloodsword6 or XFW. I believe we currently have between 15 to 20 wrestlers for you able to download. Suplex again by Bobby Wayne, but again, Billy Miles turns it around. Bobby Wayne may be injured. Billy Miles stalking over Wayne. Gets him up on the shoulders. Oh, what an impact there. We've got a cover. High voltage. High voltage pulls it off by the skin of their teeth. Miles puts him up on the shoulder for that modified kryptonite crunch and drives down Bobby Wayne and gets the pinfall victory after America's Finest dominated more than 50% of this match right at the get-go. But High Voltage, here it is, folks. Look at this maneuver. Oh, that's the Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing. That was the follow-away slam, the modified Samoan drop. But High Voltage walking away with the victory tonight. High Voltage victorious tonight over America's Finest. The tag team division, folks, continues to get more and more heated here in XFW. It seems almost each and every week. Now, recently we've had one tag team that was an XFW original team since day one here in XFW, way back when XFW used to be just a simple 4 team. And that was 24K, Taylor Briggs and JT Wells. A few weeks ago on XFW programming, we saw the two have some sort of a verbal disconnect inside the ring. Now, they did get the pinfall victory, but we saw JT Wells do what JT Wells does very well. Absorbing damage, continuing to be just ridiculously resilient and resourceful, and pulls off the victory. Now, it looked like his partner was ready to get him for the tag, but could not get it done. JT Wells took upon himself to get the pinfall victory, and Taylor Briggs seemed to be upset with the outcome. And from what I understand, accused JT Wells of stealing the spotlight or hogging the spotlight. Now, these two have been lifelong friends, so it seems kind of odd that this kind of pressure separated the two. But then we saw last week on XFW, the two coming to heat in a one-on-one competition, and Taylor Briggs quickly dispatched his former partner. Wayne Jaworski, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for hitting that button. And thank you for joining us here at XFW Danger Zone. But again, the tag division continues to heats up, but one spotlight of XFW tag team has gone away. Ronald Starr says, have you ever played any released wrestlers in XFW? No, we do not. XFW is primarily a 100% original roster. However, we did have some WWE stars on XFW. Folks that do remember, the WWE literally tried to shut down our programming. We had that shared up on our older Facebook page before Facebook shut that one down. But the WWE tried to shut down XFW. That all came because some fans of XFW tweeted to the WWE Social Network Committee that XFW was better than Monday Night Raw, and that seemed to rub some feathers the wrong way. Next thing you know, our programming was being blocked and shut down and canceled stream. Carmelta, thank you for following. Thank you for joining us here at Bloodsport 6 Streaming and XFW Professional Wrestling. As I was saying, answering Ronald's question, soon after that, the WWE invaded XFW, including Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and more, and were quickly dispatched by the XFW team. We even had a 4-on-4 elimination-style match to set the precedence to get the WWE out of XFW. But right now, folks, we're heading down to ringside for another tag team match as the women take to the stage next on Danger Zone.
The following contest
Ladies and gentlemen,
is scheduled for
the Syndicate.
On the way to the ring, the Syndicate.
These two young ladies coming on the scene very quickly here in XFW. A late entry to the XFW Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament. Came very close, right to the last match. Almost capturing the XFW Women's Tag Team Championships. They were defeated by Vicious and Delicious, who will defend those championships tomorrow night against the Queens of New Jersey. Vicious and Delicious have been on a hot streak as of late, and there's no signs of that slowing down at all. Ladies and gentlemen, the Goddesses. Wow, mixed reaction there from the crowd for Alexia Fonseca and her partner Sonya Rossi as they make their way down to the ringside. Two women who are surprisingly powerful for their frame size. We've seen Alexia Fonseca pull off some amazing feats of strength. Look at the Syndicate standing right in the face of the Goddesses, not want to give them any room to get their ring entrances. And again, the crowd obviously not in favor of the Goddesses tonight. It seems the Syndicate is starting to garner some fans here at XFW. For a long portion of time, Alexia Fonseca wasn't competing much, as she was mostly managing the Gladiators, a team here in XFW for a while. The Gladiators leaving the United States once the pandemic started and have yet to return, as Alexia Fonseca starts things off against Akira Shang. I'm sorry, Sonya Rossi starting things off with Alexia Fonseca. Got Alexia Fonseca on the mind after talking about the Gladiators. Big shot to the back now. And a German suplex by Akira Shang. That was lightning quick. Dumping Rossi on her back of her head. Demetrius, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Danger Zone. Head first in the turnbuckle now, tagged by the Goddesses. In comes Alexia Fonseca, the mastermind. Whoa, what is this? What is this? What is... Oh, both ladies up on the top rope. Holy hell. Double suplex from the middle rope. Shang just got her shoulder up real quick. How the hell? Look at the impact on this, folks. Shang swinging wildly, but nobody home. She might still be feeling the impact of that suplex. Kick to the face down by Shang. Counter again by Fonseca. Shang and Tanaka very well versed in martial arts. Oh my good lord. But Alexia Fonseca, again, there's that surprising strength from the one half of the Gladiator style tag team that is the Goddesses. Seen Fonseca toss women twice her size inside the square circle. Tag now finally, Yuri Tanaka getting inside the ring. Double super kick delivered. The chin of Alexia Fonseca. Two stiff kicks. brutal chop there from Tanaka. Into a German suplex. She folded Fonseca like a lawn chair. Tanaka again with a strike. Good Lord. And then snaps her over. Face first to the canvas. We got a cover. Leg is hooked. Fonseca gets the shoulder up. Almost relatively easy. Was that even a 1 count? Fonseca back to her feet now, laying in a shot to the back. Picks her up on the head. Oh! Right on the back of the head. Driving the knee in. Tag again. In comes Sonya Rossi. Rossi right in. Right where Fonseca left off. Single arm DDT takes her down. Quick tag down for Fonseca. Looks like Rossi just wanted her to catch her breath. Fonseca right back in. Tanaka now trying to get back to her corner, it looks like. Fonseca's got her up. Face first. The Goddess is now starting to dominate this competition. I spoke too soon. Oh my good Lord. How fast was that? Yuri Tanaka springing to her feet and landing a brutal kick to the face. Oh, but Fonseca dodging out of the way, sending Yuri outside of the, crashing on the arena floor. Tag again comes Sonya Rossi. I don't think Yuri's even realized the tag has been made. Now she realizes who she's staring down the path at. Tanaka diving in out of the way, missing that drop kick by mere inches. Dives overthrough, phenomenal. Tilt-a-whirl DDT, quick cover by Yuri. Barely a 2 count. Yuri Tanaka has blinding speed inside that ring. Oh, what a kick to the face that was. Spinning heel planted, but Rossi again barely a 1 count. Rossi almost seems unaffected by the impact from Yuri Tanaka. Look at this! Sonya Rossi giving it a little bit of what she got. Springboard Instagram. Look at this impact, folks. Look at this from Rossi flying through the air. And boom. Yuri Tanaka, I'm not sure how she's back to her feet. Just delivered her own kick again. Tag again. Here comes Akira Shang. Irish whip for both of them. Turns it around. One goes high. One goes low. And Sonya Rossi goes down. What a double team maneuver that was. Rossi again fighting right back. And this time sends Akira Shang crashing to the outside. Sonya Rossi is made of steel tonight. She will not stay down. She has taken everything the Syndicate has thrown at her, and she has come back tenfold. Into the corner. Shang turning it around. Rossi again lighting her up with a kick in the face. And a knee to the back now. Shang is down. Tag in comes Alexia Fonseca. Shang still feeling the impact of that knee to the back by Rossi. Gets back to her feet. And a clothesline. Could she have been playing possum right there? And again the clothesline. Delivered to Alexia Fonseca. Shang springing back to life. Snap elbow connects. Shang now in control. Hard elbow tie up. Fonseca with a kick to break the hold. And a brutal shoulder tackle now. Just like that, the Goddess is back on top. Nice arm drag by Shang. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, what an elbow. Oh, good Lord. Repeat elbow. Oh, into the middle of the turnbuckle. Holy hell. Akira Shang. And now a drop kick. What an explosive offensive array by Akira Shang right there. Unbelievable. Sabuko, thank you for liking the stream. I apologize if I got your name wrong. Welcome to XFW Danger Zone. Alexia Fonseca is now being dominated by the Syndicate. Oh! Standing Spanish fly delivered by Akira Shang. A counter there by Alexia Fonseca. Desperation move. Alexia Fonseca moving very slowly after the sheer amount of impact she's taken from the Syndicate in the last several minutes of this match. But Akira Shang in a bad way takes an elbow shot to the face. Swanton run off the top rope. Sonia Rossi tried to kick her off. It was a second too late. Another counter again by one half of the Goddesses. Front face lock now. Bringing her back in. Vertical suplex. Fonseca needs to make a tag. She's been in the ring a long time. She's absorbed a lot of damage. Putting her up, stretching out the back and plants her face down. There's the tag of Kara Shang, laying lifeless, motionless in the center of the canvas. Rossi now, who's been seemed unaffected by a lot of offense. But tilt-a-whirl DDT, that definitely had some impact. A cover again by Shang. But Rossi gets the shoulder up. Again, the elbow drop delivered by one half of the Syndicate as these two teams fight on. And an outstanding tag team match tonight. Counter again by Sonia Rossi. Again, a clothesline. And Shang once again finds herself outside the ring at the hands of Sonia Rossi. Shang tosses her back inside. Shang again on the apron. There she comes again, a drop kick. Planted again right to the head of Sonia Rossi. Counter again. Rossi now with a leg lariat. Takes down Kara Shang. Rossi off the ropes. Nice leg drop by Rossi. Follows through the second one. A little bit of pizzazz on the second one there. Goes for a tag, but look at Fonseca, can barely hang on the rope. Fonseca has absorbed a lot of damage. Rossi was looking for a break. Maybe she got a little winded. Countered out by Kara Shang. Shang with a chop. Got her lined up. Oh! Innovative offense there by Sonia Rossi. Got a cover. Yuri there to break up the pinfall. Yuri now scoop slam. Not legal. Both ladies are now down. Both ladies down. Sonia Rossi the first to start moving. Alexi Fonseca now looking for the tag. There it is. Akira Shang still motionless. Fonseca back in the match. Puts down the stomps. Sonia Rossi rolling to the outside. Kara Shang with a shot. Shang now back in control. Irish whip in the turnbuckle. Tag in comes Yuri Tanaka. Uh-oh. She's got her up. Delivers powerbomb, elbow drop combination. Sonia Rossi still down on the outside. That's it. What a hard-fought victory for both of those teams. But Sonia Rossi taken out of the match on the outside, trying to recover. The Syndicate capitalizing. Landing that brutal combination move, powerbomb elbow from the top rope. I've got to find out what these two ladies call that maneuver. Look at this. Phenomenal shot there by Sonia Rossi, delivered to the head of Yuri Tanaka. The Goddesses look like they had everything wrapped up. But the Syndicate pulls out all this right here. Look at this. Boom, right to the face. And then followed through with a beautiful springboard dropkick. The Syndicate pulls off the victory tonight. Unbelievable match back and forth between those two teams. Wow. The ladies may have just stole the show tonight. What a contest between those four women. Sonia Rossi again, her ability to shake off damage is second to none in the women's division, folks. She had an answer for everything that the Syndicate threw their way, and she just kept fighting back. She just kept going at it over and over and over again, folks. What an amazing shot there by the Goddesses, but the Syndicate proving they're a second half team, coming from behind with some well-placed strikes. And then you see the strategy that they employed. They kept Fonseca in the ring for a decent amount of time, landing some damage. At one point, Rossi, who was starting to get winded, went for a tag, but Fonseca could barely hold herself up with the ropes, was not ready. Rossi saw that. The Syndicate capitalized on it, laid in the damage to Rossi, and then got the pinfall victory on Fonseca. What a phenomenal tag team matchup between those two teams. I hope we get to see more. Folks, just every now and again, when you find 2 or 4 competitors for this matter that have such a rivalry in the ring, that perform on a phenomenal level like that, especially one that goes without any underhanded cheating or, well, let's face it, folks, the crap that goes on in professional wrestling, the drama that unfolds, because let's face it, we have rules, but they're more guidelines than anything. And a lot of wrestlers like to bend those rules. Now, up next, folks, Josh the Coach Clemens in action as he goes one-on-one with the man known as Grim Loco. Next on Danger Zone. And here comes Coach Clemens now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sean Owens! Sean Owens! Sean Owens! Sean Owens out on the rampway, taking it to the coach. These two have been battling back and forth over the past few weeks. The coach has attacked Owens after several matches, and I was laying into coach. Owens attacking his former partner on the rampway. Clemens now tossing Owens to the canvas. This is supposed to be Clemens taking on Grim Loco. Owens now sent reeling into the ring. The coach in pursuit. These two used to be tag team champions together here in XFW. Slow! Momentum-filled neckbreaker there by the coach, driving the champion down to the canvas. Oh, and the coach lays in with a shot. This attack has backfired on Sean Owens. The coach on the outside decides to go back in. Oh, inverted atomic drop delivered to Owens. Is this a match? I don't recall hearing a bell, but Mike Arturo just letting this unfold inside the ring as these two continue to battle on. Counter by Owens. Did anyone else hear a bell? Was there a bell? I didn't hear a bell. I think we need more bell. On the outside is the coach. Owens in pursuit. The coach with a gut wrench. Mike Arturo is making no count, so I guess this is not a match. He's just there. Coach going for a chop. Clemens firing back. Owens with a neckbreaker down the outside. These two doing battle tonight. Owens, again, this is supposed to be Grim Loco, taking on Josh the Coach Clemens. Oh, a clothesline. Owens levels him. Owens levels him. Now Mike Arturo trying to finally break this up. Trying to stop it. Oh, good Lord. Folks, we know these two have no love lost between them. Owens and Clemens going at it tonight. I can't remember the last time I saw Owens. That's very uncharacteristic of him, coming out and attacking his former partner as he's making his way down the ring. I was actually really looking forward to seeing Grim Loco tonight. But Sean Owens putting a damper on that, attacking the coach. Now again, this is probably payback as we saw Josh the Coach Clemens attacking Sean Owens a few weeks ago after Owens had a phenomenal championship defense of the United States Championship. And then the coach coming out and laying in some heavy shots. Now again, Owens has not yet had a named contender for tomorrow night's match at XFW Fright Night. Maybe this is Owens himself throwing out the challenge for another match with the Clemens. Maybe that's what Clemens has been trying to do, is bait Owens to get inside the head, to make the anger level go through, to see if that'll happen. And folks, I can only imagine what will take place once again if Owens and Clemens meet inside the ring, and this time with the championship on the line. These two met at XFW Mat Mania a few months ago, and it was the first time I can ever recall in XFW history that Josh the Coach Clemens was forced to tap out and submit in a match. And Owens has not let him forget that. From what I understand, Owens has actually delivered photographs, had them delivered by FedEx and UPS to Josh Clemens' house of a screen grab of that match, just as Clemens has tapped out. And again, Clemens, the coach, has brought a lot of this on himself, folks. The two were an amazing tag team here in XFW. They separated for personal reasons after the two lost the championships. Clemens blamed Owens. He beat him down. He tried to humiliate him. He tried to end his career and tell Owens he couldn't wrestle on himself. Owens came back, as you see the phoenix on the back of his tights and on his jacket, saying he a rising phoenix from the ashes of his former tag team life, and now gone on to be singles champion here in XFW, has enraged Josh the Coach Clemens. Right now, we're going to head down. Hiro Katsuyori goes one-on-one with Mark Collins next on XFW Danger Zone. And here comes Mark Collins now, the former XFW Internet Champion, the former multi-time United States Champion, XFW's first and only dual champion, holding the Internet and United States Championship at the same time. Mark Collins is having an absolute stellar year in 2020. Probably the only person in 2020 to have such a phenomenal year, as it's been a crap fest for everybody else all around the world. The Collins capturing 2 championships and holding on to those championships for a number of months here in XFW. And it all came crashing down one fateful night, ready to defend both championships, the United States and the Internet, and losing them both. Sean Owens capturing the championship from Collins and has been on an absolute big run ever since then. And Bad Boy Marshall Sweet taking away the XFW Internet Championship from Collins. Collins took a little bit of a hiatus, but is back now inside the ring. But tonight he goes one-on-one with Hiro Katsuyori.
From Oita, Japan, weighing in at 244 pounds, Hiro Katsuyori.
Katsuyori, the lariat and suplex machine of XFW. This man is absolutely brutal in the ring and dangerous if he gets those big arms locked around you. He can toss you over his head from almost any angle, from almost any position. And all of it is bad. Hiro Katsuyori was in our main event on XFW Ground Zero. We had a knockdown, drag-out battle with Ramon Cruz in a steel cage match. Cruz singling out Hiro Katsuyori. Katsuyori has been a friend as of late to the champion, the Destroyer. Ramon Cruz was victorious in that match on Wednesday night. And now we'll go on a championship match with the Destroyer tomorrow night on XFW Fright Night in a steel cage again. A lot of folks realize that he challenged Hiro Katsuyori just again to get under the skin of the Destroyer. Here we go, back inside the ring. Hiro Katsuyori locks on and already the suplex. Suplexes begin already. Collins down, but gets the shoulder up. I don't take anything away from Mark Collins. He's pound for pound one of XFW's most fantastic wrestlers. This kid impresses each and every week he's in the ring. You see on the outside the Weasel, Morgan Steiner. Whoa, Collins has him up, delivers a pile driver. Katsuyori's vertebrae being compressed, all his own weight crashing down on his own spine. That move banned in a lot of wrestling promotions around the world, but XFW does not ban any maneuvers here in our promotion. Some folks have called for the ban of the Tiger's Tail Enziguri from Tiger Ramirez. I'm sorry, I just realized Ramirez is actually going to be challenging Sean Owens tomorrow night at XFW Fright Night for the United States Championship. Big right hand there from Mark Collins. Irish whipping in the corner. Collins starting to take a lead in this match. Katsuyori turns it around, lands that big forearm across the back. Snap suplex now from Katsuyori. Again, this man can land a suplex from almost any position in the ring. We've seen him use deadlift suplexes, snap suplexes, German suplexes, straightjacket suplexes. Katsuyori now trying to pick him up. Deadlift. Into a suplex again. We were just talking about that Katsuyori. The strength of this man is outstanding. Kicked out by Collins. Collins staying resilient. Collins rolling to the outside now. Uh-oh, you see the frustration starting to sit in. You see him giving a little bit of lip to Morgan Steiner. Steiner cheering him on, telling him back inside the ring. Collins with a counter. Collins now playing the mind games. Collins on the outside. Steiner distracting Katsuyori, and now Collins going to work. Collins held up the shoulder. Flapjack. Katsuyori face first onto the canvas. Katsuyori turning things around. Oh! Beautiful pile driver again from Mark Collins. Oh, shot to the midsection. Kenny, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Katsuyori now in a world of trouble. Mark Collins in control. Katsuyori bouncing back to his feet and lays him with a shot. And a second one. Double axe handles in the face. Big time pile driver by Katsuyori. Katsuyori all fired up. Ken, thank you for liking the stream. Katsuyori shot to the midsection. And the haymaker lariat. Collins is bent in half.
1, 2, 3.
That's it. Holy hell. Unbelievable. Wow. Katsuyori leveling Collins with that explosive. Kenny, thank you for sharing the stream. Welcome to XFW. Unbelievable offense. Collins with the ripcord neckbreaker. We've seen him finish people off with that move. Kenny is on a sharing spree, but look at this, folks. Boom! That brutal clothesline. Collins turned inside out, and Hiro Katsuyori upside down.
Here is your winner, Hiro
Katsuyori victorious tonight on XFW Danger Zone. What a brutal match back and forth. Kenny saying, how am I getting this on WWE 2K20? XFW is an all original wrestling promotion. We used the creative suite on XFW. We made our own universe around WWE 2K20. XFW's all original wrestlers. Over 80 wrestlers on our roster currently. XFW only uses original characters created. XFW actually started off as a board game in the Northeast Pennsylvania tri-state area over 20 years ago, and is now here broadcast on Bloodsport 6 streaming 4 nights a week when we don't fall asleep on the couch and miss a program, or I don't get stuck working extra hours. But thank you for tuning in, Kenny. Thank you for becoming a fan. Thank you for the likes and the shares as well. But yes, XFW is played on WWE 2K20, all original universe mode with all of the XFW stars. Hargan has liked the stream. Thank you for joining us here, Hargan. Thank you for hitting that button and joining us for XFW Danger Zone. This is our flagship program, our big show of the week. But folks, again, tomorrow night, XFW Fright Night, our big October event tomorrow night. Thank you, Kenny, for those kind words. We would not continue to do this if fans weren't tuning in and enjoying our programming. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the nice comments. We appreciate all the love and the support we get from the fans. And again, you can watch us on YouTube. You can watch us on Twitch. You can watch us directly on Bloodsource6.com, where you can also get XFW merchandise, like my shirt right now with the XFW World Heavyweight Champion, The Destroyer, proudly on this shirt. And we've got more coming, folks. I said, tomorrow night after XFW Fright Night, we will have fall hoodies on sale on Bloodsource6.com featuring some of the characters from XFW. But right now, we're going to head down the ringside for more one-on-one competition next. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending more stars. Thank you, seriously. That's very nice of you. Biff Wellington already inside the ring. waiting for his opponent tonight to be taking Pedro Ortiz Jr. Here comes Ortiz, making his way down the ramp. Oh, geez, Bart! Brian Blaze! Brian Blaze! Brian Blaze attacking Pedro Ortiz Jr. ringside. Wellington putting his hands up. Wellington and Blaze used to be partners. Ortiz is laid out. Ortiz is laid out. Headlock takedown on the outside. Head referee Mike Atura trying to break this up. Wellington coming to join the fight. Well, whoa. Wellington grabbing on to Brian Blaze. I don't know what's going on right here, folks. Hurricane Rana now by Pedro. Pedro running back inside the ring. Do we even have a match here? I'm not sure what's going on. Pedro going for a drop kick, coming up with nothing. Brian Blaze and Wellington now both inside the ring. Plays on the drop suplex. Takes him down. Wellington now. What is going on here? Drop kick now to Wellington. This is Mike Atura throwing this out. Can do, thank you for liking the stream. Brian Blaze ruining that competition. Again, we know Brian Blaze and Pedro Ortiz Jr. have a match tomorrow night on Fright Night. But Brian Blaze coming out, I don't know, folks. I've got no words. Ken Kadowski asking, where do you get these shirts? You can find XFW merchandising on bloodsword6.com. Right now, you get bloodsword6.com, hit our little merch button, and see all the t-shirts we have right now, as well as our shirts. And hold on. We even have some of our XFW mugs, like this one right here, with Easy Money on it. Bloodsword 6 stream. You can find a bunch of merchandise on bloodsword6.com. You can find it right there, right now. Well, folks, we are mere seconds away from our main event of the evening. And yes, the World Heavyweight Champion himself, The Destroyer, will be in action tonight, again, against trainers' wishes, folks. The Destroyer refuses to reduce his workload, even though the trainers have brought this to his attention, that he's been overdoing it ever since winning the championship here for a 5th time in XFW. Ramon Cruz has continuously attacked the World Heavyweight Champion, trying to weaken him or get under the skin before their match tomorrow night. And again, this will be in a steel cage match, the specialty match by Ramon Cruz, and his father used to be here in XFW, Romeo Vega. Hey, I've got a question for you. Do you have any belts like any XFW champion? We do not have championship belts for sale yet. We might be looking at some of that down the road as we're in talks with a number of companies about doing different products here at XFW. We're actually in talks with someone with a 3D printer to do little tiny XFW figures, which I want any fans of XFW and Bloodsword Extreme, you know I'm a action figure collector, and I would salivate and foam at the mouth for my very own little tiny XFW stars. But we are possibly looking down the road at getting championships made for XFW that we might be able to sell on our Facebook or possibly on our merch store on bloodsword6.com. So stay tuned, folks. You see who's playing Shattuck Sock? No, Brandon, I did not. Easy Money must be broke now since he lost the belt. We have not seen Easy Money since he lost the championship. From what we understand, he went into a state of depression, and we have not seen him since, which is heartbreaking because, you know, I'm an Easy Money fan, folks. I like to cheer for the man, and every time he's on the screen, we have to show his merchandise. So, Easy, if you're out there, I'm showing your merchandise anyway, even though you're not here, big guy. We hope you come back soon. But, folks, let's head down to our main event. This should be spectacular. John Mad Dog Rogers, former XFW World Heavyweight Champion, on the one-on-one with the Destroyer next. Michael B. Jordan playing Static Shock. That's actually pretty damn good. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes 1/3 of the group known as Evolution, John Mad Dog Rogers.
Making his way to the ring, representing Evolution from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 201 pounds, John Mad Dog Rogers.
It still astounds me, folks, how John Mad Dog Rogers can contain the weight of 201 pounds with a clear-cut diet of what he says is pizza, hamburgers, Pepsi, coffee, and cigarettes. That is all this man consumes. He says it keeps him in the condition that he's in. But let's face it, folks, when you're dealing with John Mad Dog Rogers, there is no logic, there is no sanity, there is no reason. It is just pure chaos. John Mad Dog Rogers, a former two-time XFW World Heavyweight Champion. This will be the first time he's ever dealt with the Destroyer. Right now, it seems like he's stealing a little bit from the Destroyer, throwing up his hands, much like the Destroyer does when he comes down to the ring. I know these two have a lot of respect for each other. But again, folks, this match not recommended by the trainers. They keep continuing to tell the Destroyer to please take a week or two off, but he refuses. He has only since then increased his workload, getting himself on as many programs as he can just to be in front of the audience. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen.
His opponent from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 321 pounds, one half of the Destroyer.
This man has been all around the world. He's held championships in every division he has ever set foot in. He is both feared and respected in the XFW locker room. And once he hits that squared circle, folks, it is all about business. It is all about respect with the Destroyer. One of the few men in professional wrestling that puts the sport above personal reasons. Realizes if you lose a match to a well-rounded opponent who beats you legally, the Destroyer will shake your hand. Unlike people like Brian Blaze, who will look to destroy you, attack you, and try to run you down through the mud. The Destroyer is all about the battle inside the ring, the fair fight. And there we go, folks. Two big battlers. Here we go. We're off and running. And Mad Dog starting things off. Already grabbed the Destroyer, spinning him around in almost a Cobra clutch. Myanmar, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome. And the Destroyer with a clothesline. Rogers laid out into the turnbuckle. Destroyer backing off now. The Destroyer allowing Rogers to get back to his feet. You see, that's what I talk about, folks, the respect from the Destroyer. And now right hand from the Destroyer. And a second one over the top. Mad Dog out of the way. Mad Dog over a bear hug, Destroyer with a counter. Destroyer with a shoulder tackle drops Mad Dog. Rogers giving up nearly 200 pounds in this contest. Rogers weighing in a little over 200 pounds, the Destroyer coming in at nearly 320. However, if it's one thing we know about John Mad Dog Rogers, size does not matter when you're the Mad Dog. But right now, the Destroyer going to work, laying in heavy damage already to Mad Dog. Big right hand there. Destroyer now picking him up. Oh, good Lord. Dumped Rogers across the ring on his face. The Destroyer now taunting Rogers to get back up. The Destroyer looking to take this momentum into tomorrow night. Rogers may just be at the wrong time, wrong place to deal with the big man tonight. Rogers with a counter kick in the midsection. Mad Dog now the right hand. The Destroyer shrugging it off and shoving Rogers to the canvas. And a big clothesline there by Rogers. Delivered to Rogers, I should say. Elbow drop now by the Destroyer. Follows through the second one. And the third one. The Destroyer laying in heavy on Rogers. 3 elbow drops right to the chest. Cover on Rogers. Only a 1 count. Whoa, Mad Dog getting right up. Even before the Destroyer after all that damage. And the Destroyer again shoves him right down to the canvas. And a clothesline again. The Destroyer is almost hell-bent on laying out and ending this match quickly as he's doing a lot of damage early on to Mad Dog. Rogers with a counter. Big right hand now from Rogers. Luthez press. Rogers now laying in the shots. Repeated blows to the side of the head of the Destroyer. Mad Dog now trying to get the fans behind him. 2 XFW fan favorites clashing tonight in our main event. Rogers now laying in the damage. Destroyer comes back in the counter. Rogers lays in. Flying clothesline. Takes the Destroyer off his feet. Destroyer now in trouble. Rogers using the middle rope, assisting with a snap neck breaker, taking the big man down. And just like that, Rogers has turned the tables on the World Heavyweight Champion. Rogers now going to work. Kick to the midsection, DDT connects. This is what the Destroyer needed to avoid. He cannot afford to take a lot of damage tonight. Destroyer with a counter, lays in a clothesline. Keep a sharp eye, folks, on the Yamamoto Bluetooth device. The devices that all of our XFW wrestlers are fitted with. You see the heads-up display on the bottom of your screen gives you the readouts of the physical condition of our wrestlers, their endurance levels, their trauma levels. Ooh, and a big right hand again from the Destroyer as it continues. But Rogers firing right back. You see Rogers, torso and head have sustained a decent amount of damage as the device is reading orange. Almost like the impact devices they use to test explosives is our Yamamoto Bluetooth device. Given to us, of course, by Yamamoto Industries, one of XFW's biggest sponsors. The Destroyer now on the outside gets tossed into the barricade by Mad Dog. Mad Dog now, well-placed right hand to the forehead of the Destroyer. Again, the Destroyer needs to avoid any serious damage. He wants to end this contest as quickly as he can, but he will not expect Mad Dog to hold back. John Mad Dog Rogers, oh, and a second time, good Lord, the Destroyer coming into contact with those steel steps. Rogers now tossed to the outside. Destroyer possibly could get a count-out victory. Rogers down and out. Referee up to, I believe, an 8. Up to an 8 count now. Rogers starting to stir. Up to a 9 count. Rogers back inside. The Destroyer catches him to the clothesline just as he comes underneath the canvas. Rogers in a bit of trouble now. The Destroyer. Oh! Goes for a chokeslam. Rogers lights him up with a couple elbows. Irish whip now. Rogers again. Body tackle. He's biting the champion. He was biting the champion. And now, a second time. Again, John Mad Dog Rogers. And there's the mad part, folks. You look the dictionary up and you look Insanity, you will see a picture of John Mad Dog Rogers. Picking the Destroyer back up. Destroyer with a hellacious chop. Destroyer dumps him over. John Rogers holds on. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, a spear through the middle ropes. The Destroyer putting life and limb on the line for a standard match here in XFW. Rogers shoves him into the apron. Desperation move by Rogers. The Destroyer absorbing shots again. Rogers firing back with a shot in the midsection. The Destroyer catches him again with a clothesline. John Mad Dog Rogers, a former 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. The Destroyer, the current 5-time World Heavyweight Champion. Rogers' head now bounced off that steel ring post. Destroyer tosses him back inside. The Destroyer putting a lot on the line tonight for this match. Uh-oh, the Destroyer stomping the heel. Ladies and gentlemen, wave of destruction kick connects. Rogers hook. Rogers gets the shoulder up. You see the Destroyer contesting the count from Mike Atura. Destroyer going for the choke slam again. This time it connects. Rogers getting laid out by the Destroyer. The Destroyer now standing over Rogers, who's trying to get back to his feet. The Destroyer again will tomorrow night will be whoa, up on the shoulders. The Destroyer. Burning hammer connects. Good night. We are done here, folks. Are you kidding me? John Mad Dog Rogers a second time. Kicking out, this time after the burning hammer from the Destroyer. Unbelievable resiliency by Mad Dog. Mad Dog now with a counter. The Destroyer up and over and hangs on to the top rope. And the Destroyer sent again to the outside canvas. We knew Rogers would not hold back. He said that earlier today in the locker room. He respects the Destroyer, but will not lay down for the man. He will not give him an ounce of glory. He expects the Destroyer to give it all. But again, This could all backfire on the Destroyer as he goes into tomorrow night to defend against Ramon Cruz in a steel cage match and dumps Rogers in the back of his head. The Destroyer can't capitalize. Slow to get back to his feet. And that's what the trainers were worried about, folks. That's what the doctors are worried about. The Destroyer in trouble. You see him. Oh, good Lord. But the level of strength is still there. Destroyer now picking up Rogers. Right hand connects. Destroyer. Oh, mega driver. Undisputed impact by the Destroyer. And again, Mad Dog Rogers kicks out. And that is why Rogers himself was a two-time champion here at XFW. The Destroyer now thinking, what has he got to do to put Rogers down? The Destroyer has his critics, wondering if he's past his prime here in XFW. Turns it around again on Rogers. Rogers up on the shoulders. Snake eyes. And a big boot to follow. The Destroyer again, laying in heavy damage. Mad Dog getting back to his feet. Destroyer go, oh, big right hand again by Rogers. Irish over to the corner. Rogers again kicks a forearm by the big man. Destroyer again with Rogers. Again the second time. And a big boot again by the Destroyer, laying in the shots. Elbow drop from the Monster Man with World Heavyweight Champion. But again, John Mad Dog Rogers has proven he will not stay down. He's taking the champion to his limits tonight. The Destroyer now picks him up and dumps him over. Right there again, folks. You see the Destroyer can't get back to his feet that quick. Is he stretching himself too thin? Will that come into effect tomorrow night? He's got him up on the shoulders. Oh my God! The Destroyer using Ramon Cruz's move against him, or against John Mad Dog Rogers. Rogers again staying resilient, still kicking out. The Destroyer now double underhook. Oh, double underhook pile driver connects to Rogers. Destroyer off the ropes again, big time. Leg drop landed by the World Heavyweight Champion. Chin buster counter again by Mad Dog. Destroyer fires back a second time. Rogers again with a counter. Back and forth action from two brutes here at XFW. Rogers puts it up. Rogers hits the clock out. Rogers hits the clock out. The Destroyer rolls back to his feet. Holy hell! The Destroyer getting back to his feet after John Mad Dog Rogers hits his finishing maneuver. And now the Destroyer again loading the boot. Wave and a destruction kick lands again. We got a cover. What a match between those two. The Destroyer taken to his limit again by John Mad Dog Rogers. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our main event of the evening. Look at this. Mutual sign of respect again by two world champions. What a monumental match between those two men. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight. What a phenomenal main event. We'll see you tomorrow night. XFW Fright Night will go live at 8 p.m. only here on Blood Sorcerer Streaming and XFW Programming. Again, you can watch us on Twitch, YouTube, or Bloodsource6.com, where you can find XFW merchandise. Ladies and gentlemen, also watch out for tomorrow. During the day, we will have an XFW pre-show. We hope you'll join us. And again, if you know fans and friends that would enjoy XFW, please tag them in the comments, share it to their page, share it everywhere, folks, as we continue to build an XFW community. We'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you for tuning in.